Before we start today's episode, we want to let you guys know that we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath, where we have extra bonus high episode, deleted episodes, vlogs, early access videos, private Discord, and also we just launched. Well, last week we launched an exclusive unfiltered merch that we haven't done in like 2 years. We did it for everybody on Patreon.
Oh, this is the hat.
Oh yeah,
I don't have the shirt on.
Right there.
I love it.
Yeah,
come on now.
We had Mariah in it. We had the two of us in it. You guys all loved it, and we had it up for 24 hours, but we left it exclusive for the Patreon family. And yeah, it was so cool. You guys had so much fun with it.
I finally bought the Patreon.
Thank you, Matt.
I did. I was just sick of hearing people talking about it, and I wanted to see the episodes for myself, and I'll say, I love it. I love it.
I caught him watching one of our high episodes the other day.
Nice.
He's never watched any of them.
I know. It was great. I was like, I do not remember these, but we're having a great little time.
I don't even after we finished those episodes, I don't even remember what we talked about anymore. I definitely have to rewatch those. How big was that screen? And you couldn't watch it really during the day. You had to like cover.
Yeah, you had to put like a blanket in the window.
It didn't have like those extra bulbs in the fucking.
Make sure it was like sitting right, because if there was a scratch on that, good luck. That movie's gonna show you the ending before you even like.
Dude.
Bro, yeah, it just
spoils the whole movie.
Make sure to check it out. It's all for $5. You get everything, including just even the old videos are still on there once you pay. Yeah,
$5. once you become a patron, you get access to everything that we've ever posted.
Yes, so. And surprise, we actually have a brand new high episode out now. If you guys go check it out, patreon.com.
That's right.
Yep. We're smoking a blunt with Casey Anthony. It is insane.
So
Not
stupid.
I love her.
Casey Anthony.
So dumb.
Can you imagine we have her on?
Where's she now?
I think she's doing like photography somewhere, which is insane. Like, can you book photo sessions with Casey?
Could you imagine?
Do you think we could, like, does she have an Instagram?
She should shoot our season 3.
Oh my God.
Shot by Casey.
She's our producer, but she's coming up with these like just killer topics.
I bet they're like shitty photos, or they're like senior pics, like you're on a railroad track, like.
And it's the back of you with your hat.
Yeah,
she's got to be getting booked though. If she's doing it, like she has to get paid somehow.
They're booking her just because she's Casey Anthony.
I would.
I think isn't she? Yeah, she goes. Oh, she shut down her photography business after less than 3 years.
Oh no,
damn.
That's a big time. That's long.
Yeah, 3 years. She had a good run
after just 3 years. That's successful.
Damn, America's most hated mom. Imagine having that title.
She deserved it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Zanny the nanny.
The nanny's name was Zanny.
Well, because she was just making it up. They go, who? She goes, I gave my child to like a nanny, and they go,
what's the nanny's name?
She's like, Zanny.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She did.
Oh my God.
And didn't she like say she worked at Universal?
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, take us there and then like let us into the park. And she was walking around aimlessly forever and they're waiting. And then she turns around out of nowhere and she just like, I haven't worked here in months.
And she still got away with it.
She's just lying.
She's still walking.
That's like when your parents catch you in a lie and you're like trying to prove something.
Yeah, and they had to have caught that and still got away with it.
Would we interview her though? Like I get the fans probably would be pissed.
I feel like she's been on. Hasn't she been on other podcasts? I swear I've seen her on other podcasts.
No way.
Not that I've seen.
You maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was another girl.
Well, I think like Anna Delvey was on like Call Me By or Call Me.
It wasn't Anna Delvey.
Call Me Maybe.
Call Me By Your Daddy.
No, she definitely had to do with like a murder. That's what, because I remember seeing. I was just like, how the hell is she on this podcast? I think it was like Whitney Cummings' podcast or something.
Oh God,
that's pretty crazy if she did.
How is she still walking this earth?
Remember that documentary with the girl that was in another country and then
Amanda Knox.
Amanda Knox. She was on a podcast.
I don't think Amanda Knox killed anybody, but I think she's
like 50-50. People think she's guilty. People think she's innocent.
I don't think she was in the room, but she was in the apartment.
Got it. But this girl, like 100%, like everybody knows.
Yeah, it was her.
Yeah. Okay.
She was doing Amanda Knox was doing cartwheels at the police station, right? Isn't that true?
Yeah, Mariah getting away with it.
Amanda Knox cartwheel.
You should give her private teaching lessons. That'd be fun. Okay, would we be canceled if she was sitting in our guest seat? Like, would people like be furious with us?
I would be furious with us.
I mean, what do you talk about?
I mean, it's not like we're saying that like she's innocent. We just want to be like, tell your side. Tell us the truth. Yeah. We want to know everything.
She's really trying to like bond with us and make us laugh. We're like,
she wins us over. We really like her.
You know what? Why don't you come on the high episode with us? We love you.
And next week we have
crazy.
OJ Simpson.
She would definitely confess on the high episode.
And she
slips up.
I feel like she would.
And we're like,
Where we roll.
like cut that,
Gotcha.
cut that.
We got it.
Oh my god.
Man.
Okay, well, we have a long episode.
Oh, we got a lot.
We got a lot of good
We have,
stories.
we have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's roll the intro.
You know what to do, baby.
Woo! Giddy up, baby. It's coffee talking, baby.
Baby,
yeah!
Go ahead. What do you got? Order in the court.
Let's go, baby.
Guys, all right, settle down, everyone.
Bring in the dancing lobster.
Woo!
Have you been watching the Johnny Depp?
Love it.
Amber Heard?
Only the TikTok clips.
Right.
He is hysterical.
Well, I don't understand how everybody's able to view that case like live. Like, how is everybody just able to watch that when other cases are just...
Yeah, where was Ghislaine Maxwell's case?
I would love to see that case. Why the hell weren't we seeing that one?
Well, because I think they agreed to it. They're like, no, show the public this.
Both of them agree to it.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, Amber Heard had a lot of balls.
She
To be wanting that shit live like that.
Psychological issues.
Wow.
I know, but we'll see. You know, all respect to their domestic, turmoil. Like, you
Yeah.
know, respect. Like,
I love how he's handling it.
I just feel bad for the
I
whole
feel
thing. It's just
horrible, but I
sad.
love how relaxed he is because he knows he's innocent.
Do you know what blew my mind? The TikTok where they saw the person in the background taking a video of him as a fan.
Yeah, her attorney lawyer.
Her lawyer was in the background taking a video of Johnny Depp as a fan, like videoing him walking by. And somebody found it and
Are you
zoomed
sure
in.
it was her lawyer?
Yeah.
Maybe she has like she's on TikTok lawyer where she's like day one and she's like, getting little B-roll shots of all the clients,
She's
the
making a little
court,
thing.
the judge.
I heard that this is going to be going on for like 6 weeks.
Oh man, that must
That's
be
a lot.
exhausting.
Is it normally that long?
It could be months, years.
The thing is that
it
there's
could
a
be-
lot on the line. That's why it's like long.
Does it go on so long because they need the verdict or whatever to, everybody has to come to an agreement? Is that why it's delayed?
It could be like 50-50 for a long time. It just depends. Oh, wow. Trials can take a long
But right
time.
now, especially to the public eye, Johnny is winning by a
Imagine somebody
landslide.
that just is having so much fun being there. They just don't want to. They're still the last vote, but they're like, as soon as they say yes, it's going to be over. So they're like,
I feel like,
nope.
dude, like they call them jurors, right? Jurors, jury,
The jurors?
the jurors,
The members
jurors.
of the jury.
Yeah, I heard when they get stuck with a case like this, it's exciting for the first day, and then they're just like, "Fuck, we're gonna be here for a long time," and it's just like your life for the next year.
Have you guys ever had to do jury duty?
Hell no! I take that shit and I rip it.
Throw that bitch
Never
in
throw
the
it in the
trash.
garbage. I'm not fucking doing it.
But can't you get in trouble?
No,
with
Well, no,
that's
they
what
have
they
no
tell
proof.
you.
Yeah, I
You
think,
don't
I
have to
think
do
that's
it.
like salmonella.
It's not real.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
I saw a TikTok of a guy. He's like, "This is how you get out of jury duty," and he walks right in the courthouse and he goes, "Who's going to jail today?"
It's funny.
that would be Zane.
You walk right in the room, go to "Who's going to jail today?"
Let's
Oh,
book 'em.
I don't like you. You just point right to like whoever the plane. I don't like you.
Zane would
Not
get
a
kicked
fan.
out right away because Zane would be like,
I'll do whatever I need to do to get out of that shit.
And plus, a lot of people move very frequently. So
Yeah,
if
we
you
get
just
sent to
don't
the
get
wrong
it in the mail,
address.
I think the fact that you get it by mail, I think they need to change it. If they want
show up to my house.
exactly,
Be like,
Yeah.
you're coming with
serve me. I
Yeah.
want come to my house
pick me up, get me a stylist, and take me
or
to the
lie to me.
courthouse.
Just be like, get in the car. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna keep you safe and secure. Like
That's how I thought it was
movie.
growing up as a kid. I thought it was jail if you didn't go. It's like quicksand.
Yeah,
Like you think you had to worry about quicksand
on like a
growing
daily
up.
basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're just like you just don't hear.
We
a
were all
single-
told by like our parents that like it was such a serious thing and you had to do it once you get it.
Yeah.
Do you think like now that there's probably a lot of cases they do like via Zoom now? Like
Yeah.
are people's like Zane? I'm just picturing you like in a virtual court as like a member of the jury going, just eating chips. Like
If it was all through Zoom, that'd be nice. I would do it. I mean, from the comfort of my own home, I would love to do it.
Because we're like nosy,
Yeah.
But I'm not nosy enough to where I'm going to go show up
Yeah.
at 6 a.m. to a court.
And if I needed to grab a quick bite, I just put the laptop like that.
Zane's carrying the laptop to the bathroom, just like he's peeing, like puts it on.
Oh
mute,
yeah,
like-
I forgot to put it on mute. I'm just.
They hear the flush.
So
Did you
embarrassing.
see Amber mimicking what Johnny was
Wore?
wearing the following day? So he would wear, let's say, a gray suit with a Gucci tie with the bumblebee on it. The next day, she's in a gray suit, Gucci tie, bumblebee. Like,
Crazy.
she's been mimicking what he's wearing.
I think she's trying to show
day.
people that like.
No, she's crazy.
Yeah, like no, I think it's more like, look, I love him. I would never like
Right.
do. I would
She's
never
trying
do.
to manipulate.
Yeah, trying to manipulate him.
She's sick. She's sick right now.
sick in the head.
Sick.
Yeah,
How was y'all's weekend?
Nothing crazy.
It was pretty chill.
yeah. It was a lot of fucking yeehaw and hillbilling around. You
So
know
y'all
what
went
I'm
to
saying?
Stagecoach.
We went to
did.
Stagecoach, and I will say, I don't listen to country music unless it's with Heath, but it was much better than Coachella. I
like Coachella
had
better.
a blast.
Now, why do you say that?
Because
I
you
think-
can't do ecstasy
I
to
think
Luke
it's-
Combs.
I don't like country music at all. Like I just can't.
but
I can't
after a
get
couple
myself-
beers, I mean, it all kind of starts like sounded the
Is
same.
it that- my brain just does not like to listen to that.
I'm thinking the more humane side. I know it's about the music, and I didn't know any songs. I maybe knew 3 songs. I knew Carrie Underwood. I knew
Yeah.
a Thomas Rhett song, but that's it. I also realized I missed. Guess who somebody brought out yesterday before we got to the festival?
It wasn't Luke Combs brought out somebody.
It wasn't a
Yesterday.
headliner.
No, it caught me by surprise too, and I was pissed we didn't go early.
Casey Anthony.
Casey
Yes,
Anthony.
the Beach Boys.
Wait,
Yes.
Yeah,
like Brian Wilson?
and
Beach
all
Boys.
of them.
I thought they were all dead.
they
yeah,
were
but-
rocking.
I know.
Oh,
I was pretty bummed we didn't get to see them.
but anyway, I think I like it better because first of all, the setup is much better. I love the different sections, the VIP, the
And they
general
have
admission, the
cut-throughs.
artist.
So
through the
smart.
crowd.
Yeah,
And you can
much
walk
better.
around with your beer.
You
Yeah.
can bring.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
can literally bring
Yeah, you can bring-
coolers, chairs, blankets, and there were picnic tables galore.
But Matt, the way they set it up seems more safe.
Yes,
For everybody.
yes.
You find people easier. You're able to get out of situations easier. It just made sense.
Were there
So
less
simple.
people than Coachella?
There's less people, mind you, but
don't
I
know.
feel
It
like that would work for
It's
a big
different
crowd
though.
too.
It's different because the main stage is way more packed than a Coachella main stage.
Right.
So there's more people there to see like the main people, right? So they turn it sideways and it's like huge. And then they have cut through pathways
oh, right.
that you can walk directly across. So you're not going all the way around or trying to
cutting
squeeze
through
people.
ACL's kind of similar like that. Or they
Yeah.
have like, yeah.
But yeah, it was
I just think survival wise, it's much better. They have people walking around with waters that you can just pay, like
and beers.
yeah, lemonade
People-
stands everywhere in the middle
Yeah.
to feel like you could like
It's really
you'll
nice.
never be thirsty.
Yeah.
Or go hungry.
bathrooms are easy. Food and drink is simple.
Now, what's the crowd like? More older crowd?
It's
It's
like,
an older
older,
crowd.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
I
definitely
think-
a different crowd for
I
sure.
think that's why they let you bring chairs and blankets because it's all older people that need to sit for hours, and it's
Yeah.
just like this giant picnic, and like there's the
The thing
fact
is
that
that,
there's
no.
actually places to sit. Coachella, you're on the ground or you're standing.
You're,
That's
the
it.
thing is that I think you're allowed to bring that shit. People just don't bring it during Coachella. You know what I mean? No, because
don't
nobody ever's
know.
ever bringing a chair and blanket during Coachella because they know that you're not going to be able to survive with a
I don't
chair
know.
and
I don't
Coachella.
think you're allowed to
can.
bring anything. Even this is so bad, but even security at Stagecoach, they were just like, "You're good."
Yeah,
like, they didn't check anybody.
Zane thought he was sneaking a happy hour in. He was like,
No, I wasn't sneaking in, and I walked in. I knew that they were gonna like in my head. I was like, oh, they're
You're
gonna,
gonna
tell
have
me
to
to get
chug
rid
it or
of
toss it.
So I was in the girl's face. So I was just like, hey, is this good to bring as a joke? I knew I was gonna throw it on. She was just like, yep, and I was like, are you
right.
sure? And she looks at it. Like, she reads tequila seltzer. She's like, no, yeah, you're good. They just like let you walk in with alcohol.
Crazy.
too.
Wow.
So this lady in front of me had like a bag full of like the small like liquor bottles, and she's like moving through it. All right, you're good. Like they let you bring anything
Yeah.
through that.
Man,
Through that
did y'all see
festival.
like some true cowboy kind of people
There-
showing
yeah,
up
there
for that?
was-
Like
There's a lot.
just some big old belt
But
buckles.
but it felt like just a giant backyard barbecue. Like the people were everybody was so kind. People were letting each other through. There was no.
It was
like
weird.
I don't think. You're right. I don't think people are on drugs.
It's empty. The thing is that it's empty. It's much emptier.
it's definitely,
than-
it's more laid back for
you don't
sure.
need to worry about like getting in people's way because there is so much room. Everyone's
Right.
everyone's like sitting, so there is room to walk around. There,
Yeah.
You never have to worry about like.
It's really, really
You
nice.
see any like
lost.
crazy Karen haircuts out there?
Surprisingly,
I don't
no.
think
Those
so.
Super
Not
Saiyan
really.
Karens. Like,
No.
You
not
mean
really.
Guy Fieri?
Oh
He
yeah.
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Guy Fieri was there. We didn't see him. I was,
What's her name, bro? Oh, who? No, Thomas Rhett. Did he bring out Ashton Kutcher?
yeah.
Oh, Fibula got a picture with Ashton Kutcher.
I saw that. I didn't know it was Ashton Kutcher.
I thought it was a
Zane
member
goes,
of Midland or something.
Zane was like, who is this from Midland? And I was like, that's not anybody. And he was like, oh, weird. I guess they're just like.
I didn't recognize who it was when I first saw it.
he looks different?
Yeah.
Well, it's just the angle of like his face. He's like, just
You only saw like a little piece of his face, so you couldn't even really tell who, like, it was Ashton.
But yeah, it was a really good time.
But yeah, so timeline, we decide we're gonna go, so we like hop in Mariah's Jeep at we leave at like 3:30. Like what time was it?
I think it was 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning on Thursday night, and we're like,
Best
you know what?
decision we made.
Yeah,
though.
so it gave us the whole day to just get what we need to get done, and just leave late at night. And we got there and I swear to God, we fell
like an hour
asleep and we
45.
woke up 10 minutes later, and Mariah was already in front of the gate to the house. It was awesome.
I only fell asleep twice.
while driving.
Yeah, because Airbnbs are so hard to find, especially during festival weekends.
Ooh, yeah.
We had our friend find us an Airbnb, but they were charging so much money, and it was like a last minute house, and we knew that they needed to get rid of this house.
Did you cut a deal?
We offered half
the price.
And
they
they
took
like,
it.
yep.
They did?
Yeah. I would never. For some reason, I get too scared to ask for a lower price. I don't know why.
I know.
I always just do the price that they
It's
ask.
kind of like a guilty feeling.
Yeah, you feel bad because they're trying to make money, but then also they're upping it by fucking
Right.
6 times because it's a festival weekend. But they weren't gonna get rid of that house.
Do you think that owner was like, Deb, they're offering half. Do we take it? She's like, we should have listed it earlier. You overpriced it. Well, I thought.
Yeah.
What we gave them though was
It was still a good amount.
Yeah, it was.
Palm Springs is cheap.
You paid their mortgage.
Right.
For,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So we get to the house. It was like the end of the cul-de-sac, and it was so funny. We were touring the entire house, and we found our bed. We all got our bedrooms. We're like, all right, cool. And we're like, oh, let's check out the rest of the property. We just kept finding extra bedrooms,
like
outside of the house.
There was an apartment with a bottom and a top floor that was all bedrooms and shit in it too. There was another room before the garage that was a giant master.
There was
it was
at least
crazy.
8 extra beds that we'd found
outside. We had
was
no
nice,
idea.
yeah.
We just thought it was like the house we were in, which was just like a normal size house, and then
Found out there was a pickleball court on the side of it.
pickleball court,
Fastest growing sport in America right now.
Well,
right.
Here we go.
God,
Flavor of the month, baby.
It
Flavor
is
of the
fun.
month.
I know. You
Heath
bought,
was literally talking shit about it not 2.5 days ago.
Well, I wasn't a pickler at the time, but now I am. I got the bug.
Oh, my parents play it a lot.
I didn't know it was an elderly sport.
The older community plays it. I guess, yeah.
Because tennis, you're running too far. You got tennis elbow.
Yeah, it
You know
is.
what I mean?
Oh, it's a massive ping pong.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Pickleball.
Yeah, I feel like I would definitely be better at pickleball than tennis. Tennis is really hard. I tried doing tennis.
It's too much running.
So the first night, do we want to talk about the first night at the house?
Our scare.
We go to the festival and we all go to bed. Now, there were 2 packs of Happy Dads found beer. Okay, 2 boxes. Now, everyone in the house thought that somebody went and picked them up because Jordan had gone to the grocery store. So I thought he grabbed them from the grocery store. They were left there was a fountain out front.
This is the first morning when we all woke up.
Right.
And
Okay.
I remember thinking like, who the fuck bought this? Like, why is it? What?
Right. It was a little random, but he did go to the store. So I thought he bought them. He thought one of us bought them. Like everybody thought somebody bought these. So Jordan just brought them inside.
Yeah, and mind you, none of us drink Happy Dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't drink
We
Happy
don't support the no.
We're
We don't
happy
support-
hour.
So when I saw that, I was actually confused. I was like, there's no way Heath went to the store and bought Happy Dad.
Right.
We
It
don't
was
even drink
it wasn't like on brand. It
Yeah.
was confusing. So Jordan puts them in the fridge and we don't think anything of it. And then we end up getting, I had my friend Jessie with me and she ends up getting more Happy Dads delivered.
Yeah.
Different occasion. It wasn't the
Okay.
same people, whatever. So she gets them delivered. We have about six boxes of them.
We come back. Everybody goes to bed. It's pretty late. We fall asleep on the couch. It's like 3:00 in the morning. I went to go into the bed. Everybody went back to their rooms.
And it was late at night. So the night was ended and it was really late at night.
And then wake up the next morning. Our buddy Reed stayed with us, and he was like, "Who was that guy sleeping on the couch?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, you didn't have a friend stay over?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night, 5:00 in the morning, and some guy was passed out on the couch." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up." He's like, "Yeah, he had a hat over his face. I thought it was just one of your friends that just came and crashed."
Immediately, I thought it was Jordan. I was like, oh, Jordan must
Yeah.
have fucking walked out and just was laying down on the couch.
And he had a Happy Dad empty Happy Dad can
In front of him.
In front of him.
Passed out on the couch.
Strange.
Right.
Yeah,
very
really strange. And it's strange because we're in a gated community.
And he's not there in the morning when you guys
Yeah.
are hearing this whole
So-
story.
Gone.
No.
Gone. Yeah, so it's gated, so you need a code to get into the cul-de-sac. So it's super private.
Okay.
So Reed didn't think anything of it because Todd and Natalie were also staying not too far away. He was like, oh, maybe somebody crashed here that I don't know, one of their friends, and he ended up leaving. So he tells us this. We're all investigating, and we go to the couch. It's clearly slept in. It's indented.
You could see like the imprint of like his
of a
body.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And the empty can was on the table, and then we all start walking around and seeing if anybody's in the house.
Because it's already because this house, it wasn't like it felt like a little haunt,
Keep in mind though, before we got there, the doors were unlocked. They were like, just walk in. It was very like open door, kind of come and go as you please. Like it was already kind of like an interesting vibe with it.
And their little set of rules, it kind of seemed like it was like a safe neighborhood. You can keep your
Right.
It's gated.
Yeah, it's gated.
because the same guy owns the cul-de-sac.
Exactly.
And in the beginning, before we got there, Zane was like, keep all the doors unlocked. The rules say keep it unlocked. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why would we
I
keep
thought
it
it
unlocked?
said that too.
So this whole time, Zane's been telling us, like, keep the doors unlocked. Just come in and go out. Like, don't lock anything. The rules say keep it unlocked. And I'm like, that's so weird. I was like, Jordan, read the rules off real quick. So he's reading it.
But it's
and it
funny,
was like,
me and Zane both were convinced. We were both like, yes,
Swore up
we
and down.
read.
Because I read it. I swear to God, I read it.
I read that it said keep doors unlocked.
so
Because I saw that it said when you leave the doors unlocked, but I didn't
Right.
know it said when you leave the premises
it's talking
for
about
good.
checkout.
For checkout.
Yeah.
But still, like you read that,
So
it's like
we left the doors unlocked, and apparently some guy came in. So we're looking around the house. Everything is still in place. There's nothing gone. The wallets were on the counter.
Yeah, where he slept, my pocketbook was right next to him with my
literally
wallet,
on the couch
money.
next to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing was touched.
Nothing taken. I had like a Leica on the counter that didn't get touched. I was like, oh shit, maybe he took pictures of us. So I went through
There's
the
like
camera.
pictures of y'all like sleeping.
I was
I
kind
was-
of hoping for that. I was like, that would make this a
I
lot more
would've freaked
interesting.
out. But yeah, nothing was touched. It's so weird. And we're like, he had to have done something. So we're looking around. All of a sudden, we notice there's 2 boxes of the Happy Dads missing that were in the stack.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, something's. So he came in, he cracked one open, slept on our couch for a few hours, and then walked away with 2 cases of beer.
And also one of those extra rooms that we didn't realize. We checked all the bedrooms. We walked into one of the rooms and there's 2 beds in it, and the one bed was dented in, clearly laid on, and in the bathroom all the towels were messed up like somebody washed
Yeah,
their hands.
because all the beds were like neatly like done
Yeah,
before we got
perfectly done.
there.
And there was like flossers on the ground.
Yeah. So we did the math. We actually took a picture of the Happy Dads that got delivered. So we counted the boxes. We counted how many were missing. And we were like, if 2 boxes are missing, maybe this guy dropped off those other 2 boxes that we thought one of us bought, and he came back to get his boxes back. Do you
But
know
why
what I
the
mean?
hell
It's just,
is
what are
he
the
walking
odds?
into the
Yeah,
house?
what are the odds?
I think he was staying in the cul-de-sac, got confused which house
I think
was
so
his
too.
friend's, and was like, oh, this is where I left the Happy Dads. Therefore, I'm going to walk in. He
Yeah.
goes and gets the Happy Dads. He has a drink, and then he realizes this isn't the wrong house. And he's like, well, those are my fucking Happy Dads.
But
So
then
I'm gonna
fell
take
asleep for a few
Yeah, and then
hours?
went into
probably
the
didn't
bedroom
because he was
realize-
that
Yeah.
fucked up. No, this...
Yeah.
You're
This
putting
is-
yourself
I get
in the
it.
drunk
Wait,
like,
mind you,
Yeah.
I've slept in a gray Kia before. Maybe
Right.
he was like
Yeah.
as drunk
This
as
is
I
something-
was that night.
This
yeah.
is something, but wouldn't you, if you did realize, oh my God, I'm in the wrong house, I need to get out of here.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you did
and
have
my
the
beer.
Happy Dads, you're going to go take what
Yeah.
you brought in.
I
Because I bet
guess.
he walked up and goes, this is where I left the Happy Dads. So it must be inside.
Right, that's what
all
I
right,
said.
got the Happy Dads. And then I bet he may have gone in the bedrooms and saw y'all sleeping or like stuff like that and was like, I'm in the wrong.
Oh, and I know we were all dead asleep too.
Yeah, I
We
slept
would
on the
woke up
couch.
to that.
I must have just missed him because I slept on the couch and I got up at 5 a.m. to go into the bed. So I got up at 5, went into the bed, and I had to pass the couch that he laid in. So I didn't see anything. I went to bed, and then, on the way to the bedroom, to the right is the couch, to the left is the front door. Okay. So I had to pass both. I didn't see anything suspicious. I went to the bedroom for 30 seconds. Oh shit, I'm thirsty. I want water. I came back out to get water, front door wide open.
How
It's kind of
weird
like
is
my
that?
story from
Yes,
my
that's
house.
what it reminds me of.
It's so
The
fucking
second-
weird.
yeah.
That's what's so freaky is it's that like that group kind of
Yes.
agreement where no one's questioning, oh, well, that must be somebody else's friend.
Yeah.
Therefore, nobody questions it.
And
Right.
it's so fucked up to me that like if Reed never woke up and saw that, we all would have woken up and like nothing. You know, we
Had
wouldn't
Nobody
have,
would have known
idea.
anything.
Isn't that crazy?
and like someone was just in our house for
Yeah.
hours.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking crazy.
How big was
But-
the cul-de-sac? Could you like figure
It
out
was
what
like-
house?
it was
There
like
was
10
only like
houses.
6 houses.
And
There wasn't a
was
lot of houses.
2 houses were occupied, I can guess, with a
So-
lot of people.
Yeah.
So the
So it
first
was one
house,
of them.
the first house had a big party with like 30 cars in it. And then they were having like parties or something, but I just found out today. So Reed called me and he goes, hey, so he ended up knowing somebody that was at that first house and was asking if anything weird happened to them. And apparently one of the guys there, his truck got stolen the last night.
I didn't know this.
He was like,
Out of the cul-de-sac?
Yes.
Or out of a gated community?
yes. So he was like, I don't know if it's that guy that ended up going to their house too or something, but like it's really weird. So he was talking to his friend that was there and got in contact with somebody, but apparently this cul-de-sac is known for having somebody every festival. It's the same person somehow gets in and goes through everybody's houses.
No.
Because he knows that group mentality where everybody's just like, oh, this is somebody, I don't know them, but somebody here obviously
No.
does.
It
That-
works.
way.
That is a movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
man.
That is a really
way.
good movie.
What?
You just like festival hop or like
Yeah, you just like
festival hop. There's 20 people in a whole house all staying together. Nobody is going to question
it because
and then all
something-
you got to do,
something's-
you got to talk to one person, become friends with them, and then they just think, oh, he brought them there, and then you start meeting other people, and then you're like, oh no, yeah, he's with them.
It's kind of like the fucking creep that back when we lived in the first apartment. Remember that kid that got into our apartment?
yeah.
Did we tell you about that?
No.
We were all out one night. Sorry, we'll get right back to this, but we went all out one night, and then this random kid, he started becoming friends with our friends, and then it got to the point where we thought that he was friends with our friends.
Yes.
And then he was able to get back to our apartment and sleep in our house.
Slept on our
because we
couch.
thought that they were friends with our friends. We're like, oh yeah, just sleep at our house.
Oh,
And then we
man.
woke up the next morning to him posting vines in our living room, filming the kitchen, hanging out like
at Zane and Heath, like at
in
Zane
Zane-
and Heath's house, like, and we're. I remember I'm in my bed. I was in my bed and he was still out there, and I saw these posts.
fucking crazy.
And I call Heath. I'm
run
like,
out?
I call our friends. I'm like, does anybody know who this kid is? They're like, no, we thought he was your friend. I was like, oh my god, get this kid out of my fucking house. It's
The
crazy.
weasel.
at
just
Zane and
getting in
Heath's
there.
making
Holy
breakfast.
moly.
But these people like to just plant fucking seeds. They bury in your friend group, and then they're able to get away with shit.
Wow.
That happened in college.
So maybe that kid was friends with like, or became friends with people in that first house and was able to.
That's
Yeah.
or it's just like genius manipulation. Just
Yeah.
you could get away with so many things by convincing everyone else around that someone knows you.
Yeah.
like
And
wedding
nobody-
crashing.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so Reed's looking into it and he's trying to figure out who it is because somebody there knows his Instagram, so he's trying to get the like a picture to see if it was the guy that was sleeping on the couch.
And he had distinct shoes. Like Reed,
Yeah.
Reed wanted to go inside that other house, and he was like, "I want to look at everybody's shoes because
it's like
I know
it's like
what he
heads
was
up, 7
wearing."
up,
Yeah.
just like look at people's feet.
Pretty crazy that if it's the same guy, he steals a whole car but didn't steal your purse
Right.
when he left the house. It's like
Yeah.
he was trying to be like smart, like he was
Well, I
trying to
bet
like.
he was looking for the car keys. I don't know.
He just fell asleep.
Your Jeep keys were right on the counter.
Yeah.
He could have stolen Mariah's car right out of the driveway.
But were there cameras on the
No.
house?
No cameras, nothing.
Shit. Okay,
Sounds
but
like an inside job.
But almost
Yeah.
it's like you get worried, like you don't want to flag to the homeowner that something
Oh,
bad
we immediately
happened. Oh, you
did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I almost want. I in my head was almost like this had to have this had to happen all the time with like the
Well,
landlords
come to
because
find out now that this guy does it every time.
Ooh,
So weird.
spooky.
There's just something really uncomfortable, like knowing that somebody was in your personal space.
Yeah.
Like while you weren't awake is really.
that's why they give for half off because it's a fucking criminal's corner. It's
Yeah,
fucking,
take it for half off. We're gonna
Right.
rob you for
yeah,
10
right.
grand.
Oh,
fucking
man.
unbelievable.
No update on the car. I mean, I guess you didn't know the people.
No, we didn't know any of them.
Wait, was there a like a gate attendant?
No.
Like,
no gate attendant. Nothing.
We just had the code to get in and
Oh, damn. See?
But there are doors on the sides. I wonder if it's just easy to climb over that shit. I don't know.
The thing is, it's a massive property with all the houses on it. So if you and behind it is all desert. So if you jump one fence from a house that's not being stayed in, you're in the community.
Also, I don't think anybody lives in any of those houses. I think those are all empty houses.
It's all rentals.
Yeah, all rentals.
Yeah.
Because the only people I felt like that were using the house was our house and the first house down the street. The house next to us was being fucking built like
half
from the
of it was
ground
under
up.
construction.
So I think that's just a good corner to hit because no one's really there.
Yeah.
And festival time, everyone's out in the desert.
Get a job.
Scary though.
Get a life.
Yeah. Get a grip.
Get a grip.
But we got broken into again.
Again, another title.
Unbelievable.
I'm sick of it.
Crazy. And we had to deal with all the dust throughout the festival.
Was there more
Fucking
dust than
breeze.
Coachella?
So
Much more.
much.
Well, because I bet all the ground or the grass
It's been
is like
tore up.
it's
Yeah.
tore up,
It's all
so it's
dirt
just
now.
caked with just dirt and like dead
It's-
grass.
It's
we were
hard.
blowing black booger. I felt like I had like a lung infection.
By
or
the
something.
second
Yeah.
day, we couldn't fucking
I
breathe.
was short of breath. I couldn't take any deep breaths. It was a lot. Like I was like half dust. Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, and
It was bad.
And them $200 pizzas were filled with dust too. So like everything. that you're
$200
eating and that-
pizzas.
Matt,
what are you
I-
talking
The
about?
food was
I'm gonna go
absurd.
get everybody some pizzas. I was like, everybody's probably hungry, so let me go pick up some pizzas.
were.
And
During the festival, on
Yeah.
festival grounds.
yeah,
Okay.
So I walk in, I wait in line, I get some pizza, and I walk up to the front, and I'm like, I was like, I'll do 3 pies, 2 pepperoni and a cheese. And she's like, just to let you know, we don't sell it as a pie. They're $10 a slice. And I was like, $10.
You start doing the math. You're
And
like,
they're not even big. You know, like those giant slices. They're not even big slices.
it's pizza party slices.
It's
like,
fucking
Yeah.
It was. I was like, you know what? 2 pies. 2 pies is all I could do. But yeah, $10 a slice. 8 slices
Come
in
back and be like, enjoy the slices. Everybody eat.
and then the bike rides are like $100 to get a group
Yeah,
of
this
people.
shit is so
It's
expensive.
crazy how expensive it is after you spend hundreds of dollars to get into the festival. It's pretty insane.
Granted, we didn't have to take the electric trike ride to get in.
Yeah, I know. We
But-
didn't have to take that, but
But walking a mile is brutal.
Save some time.
I would probably suffocate and pass out from the dust if we didn't take those.
Yeah,
bikes.
just to even get into it. And especially
Absolutely.
when you're leaving, you're like, I'm done. You make it out that exit, and then you have a 1.5 mile walk to get back to the car. So
everyone's
you're
like, if y'all complain so much, you shouldn't have gone back to the desert.
Yeah, right?
We went right back 2 weekends later.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
But that trike ride was worth it.
Did you have
was.
something that happened in like an Uber with trivia or something?
Oh no, this guy had like a trivia game on his screen, and I thought I won like $2.3 million on the trivia jackpot because I played it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play
But
this.
he was doing the questions out loud, and it was the most basic.
It's like,
No,
which
no.
one of these is not an apple?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't the trivia questions that were the lottery. It was like an actual lottery one. Where
Oh,
you
like
like
a-
press it and then the coin goes
Oh,
like through all
oh,
these things.
okay.
And it's really hard to get into that middle one, right? And I got into the middle one after my second try, and it went 2.3 million. Imagine I won
In the back of an Uber?
In the back of an Uber on the way to Stagecoach. I'd be like, yo, we're getting the fuck out of here. Let's go back home.
I don't even think the driver knew that was back there because you were like, "Is this real?" And he was like, "Huh?
Zane's like, I'd like my money now. please."
You're in the cash cab."
Yeah, right.
So you didn't end up winning.
I did not end up winning. I didn't at all. All I wanted
Yeah,
was
all
a
I had to do
fucking
was send them a $3,000
bronchitis.
gift card to Target.
Right. Yeah.
What?
That's how they hook you.
I went to the porta potties during the festival, and I heard the funniest conversation. It was 2 girls in the porta potty next to me, and so I'm just pissing in there, and I hear 2 girls go in, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stay here a little longer. I just want to hear the car because they were both just like
Drunk, just
trash, and this is all I hear, right? Oh my god, he's just such a dick, and she's just like, oh, just literally just suck him off. It's fine, just suck him off. I know he's a dick, but whatever. And then they're leaving. I was like, I gotta see.
See?
I gotta see who these girls are. I walk out and just these 2 girls just like, just walking out, and I was,
oh my God.
It almost like they were doing that because they knew I was listening. It was just such a crazy conversation
my
to hear in a porta potty.
goodness.
Yo, there is shit particles flying all
Just
around.
suck
your
'em
face.
off.
How are you even thinking about dick when it smells like complete fucking shit. We're like, it's the worst. How do you even fit two people in the porta potty? How are you?
Yeah.
How are
It's tight for one.
It's so tight for one. Have you ever looked, by the way, in a porta potty? Like,
I've
flushed
peeked.
it?
I've peeked.
Yeah, I've never done that before. Our friend told us to do it the first day, and I was just like,
You put a flashlight on it?
I did.
Wait, I got a
No.
question for
Yeah,
like,
A lady?
females in the bathrooms. You know how often usually like in like a normal like men's restroom, like there's always like one fucking toilet where like someone just did not fucking flush at all.
Yeah.
In like female bathrooms, are like girls taking shits and then like just not
Leaving
flushing
it?
it?
Not really. I mean, you
See?
see it sometimes. Also, I hate the toilets when you flush it, the water squirts up, so you don't know if it's piss on the seat or water. And you're just like, I don't want to use this.
I do. I always do try to like clean that. I think it depends on. It depends on how dirty it is.
If it's
'Cause once
already clean, you don't want to be the person that makes it dirty.
Exactly. Yeah. So I always
cleaning.
I'll
like-
clean after myself, but only if it's clean, like pretty clean already. If it's trash, I'm not sitting there and cleaning that
Yeah.
shit.
No.
Like there's no way you're gonna catch a fucking
Cinderella.
disease. Because that's how it happens. So somebody doesn't clean it, and the next person's just like, "Well, I'm not gonna clean it either."
Yeah.
But you have to be the person to clean it, just so like it stays clean.
I walked out of a porta potty the last day because of how disgusting it was. Normally I'm like, okay, it's a porta potty, I can deal with it. But I opened the door, went like this, and I was like,
It's just
shut
that
it.
wave.
It was all over. You know how there's like the hump ridge and then the toilet is like in the middle of it? There was toilet paper and shit, like actually
Just
shit
stagecoach
on
shits.
top.
How does it get up
Around
there?
it. I'm getting nauseous
Did the
thinking
porta
about
potty like tip or something? Like how does
No,
shit
it's
get up
like
there?
it just fills up in the thing, and then people are just like, fuck it, wipe, and then
Ew,
throw it in the
gross.
corner,
Ew.
and then it just like,
Oh God!
I wanted to throw up.
Oh, guess what? I used I used the
You used the
urinal.
side urinal?
Yeah, I did it.
It's a whole new
Whoa,
world.
I couldn't believe it. I was sitting, I was like, damn, this is fucking awesome. And I don't have to like, just the fact that like my penis and my urine is connecting to whatever's in there is making me feel already like anxious. So like the fact that I could just piss in that
Yeah.
little thing makes me feel really good.
You guys don't do the lean against?
I'm not touching
hell
anything.
no! What the fuck?
Everybody does the lean.
You do the lean against?
No, I think that's the weirdest thing. When I walk into a bathroom
You
and
get
guys,
skid marks on your fucking elbows.
If you have to lean like that onto a urinal and put your face on the front of it, that is weird.
You know what I did? You know what I did? Though there, which fucking, it was the worst thing ever. I grabbed the ketchup bottle. Everybody was grabbing the whole festival, and I
can't
put
do
on my
that.
food, and I just went. Oh, ketchup. There was a little ketchup on the outside, and I wasn't even thinking. I
Yeah,
went.
you don't think sometimes.
I about fucking died.
I don't
And it
even-
was already just like it was already there. It was already in my fucking mouth.
I don't touch sauces at even restaurants.
No,
It's disgusting.
I normally am really good with that. I just was not thinking at that
Yeah.
moment. It just
It's instinct almost. Yeah.
and I love ketchup.
I
It's,
know. I know. We know.
Especially at like a Buffalo Wild Wings, people are just eating hot and they're. Let me put some more salt on that, and then they set it back down. Their hands are all just,
Oh God!
pass me the ketchup, sweetheart. Oh my God, it's
Jeez,
disgusting.
I didn't even think about that. Just like
Yeah. Me and my family, we always rip the paper towel and then wrap it around the sauce.
that's smart. Good
Yeah,
for you.
that's a good move.
All right,
Especially-
moving on.
especially on the
Please.
part-
Did y'all do a little two-stepping? Like
we
I
did it.
saw
We wanted to go to the honky tonk, but we couldn't make
couldn't
it.
find
I saw
it.
one of like the floors was like a wood.
yeah.
Dance floor. Yeah.
It looks sick, but we didn't see it. We didn't do much exploring. We kind of just like hung out in the main stage area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blew my neck out like 5 days ago, so I was really resting that. But as soon as alcohol's in my system, I
on my
swear it's
shoulders.
crazy. And like I know that my body is still hurting. It's still injured, and like you just think that like, oh, I'm feeling better. That means it's healed up. No, it's not healed up. Your alcohol is just suppressing that
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
But you're actually just making it worse and just giving it no rest.
Day 2 was really sick though, seeing Carrie Underwood. She was phenomenal.
She's a great performer.
She looks
is
amazing.
sexy.
Her
She's
legs, and she's had like how many kids? She like just had a kid too.
She's known for her legs.
How
Right?
old is she?
I don't know.
39. No, 38.
Wait, she's still in her 30s?
39.
I still can't believe she got big from American Idol. Like that's how she
And she
started.
didn't
That
even
is
win.
unreal.
Did she win American Idol? I don't think she won.
I think she got second.
That's wild.
I cannot believe that.
39 years old.
She's
wow.
in her. What?
And she just turned 39.
Wow.
What's her husband look like?
He's a hockey player.
What?
Badass dude.
He still plays?
Whoa, that's a hot couple.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
They have a house in Hawks Landing.
Oh, they do in
Yeah.
Florida? Wow. We should visit them.
That's a good looking
They're
couple.
right down the street.
We were jamming out to her in the car on the way there, and we were like going through all the songs, and we played the
Before he cheats.
before he cheats song. The
Louisville
the band.
Slugger to both headlines.
And right before the line, I carved my name into his
leather seats.
Yeah, I look at Heath, full 100% confidence. I went, oh my God, my favorite line, carved my name into his legacy. God, I just love I love the play on words that she did with like legacy and like the car is his legacy, and he's like, Zane, it's a leather seat.
You thought it was legacy.
and he was carved my name into his legacy, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense.
It did kind of make sense to me though, because
It's a stretch, but
Or was
it's
the
a
car?
stretch,
Is
but-
there a legacy? Is there a car that's
Yeah.
called like a Ford Legacy?
oh, see, well,
I don't know. Isn't there a car called a
Hyundai
Legacy?
Legacy.
Oh, is it the Hyundai?
Hyundai?
No, I made that up.
What
It just
car-
I
sounds
think
like
I think it might be a Hyundai
Is
legacy.
there like this isn't even that interesting, but me talking about this damn car. Is it Subaru?
Subaru.
Oh,
Legacy.
Subaru Legacy.
That's funny.
The guy was driving a Subaru the whole time.
Come on.
Into his legacy.
But I just
Oh
like
my God.
my favorite line of the song. My
The
favorite
conviction he had.
I
line.
can't.
And just
That's the most Zane
So
thing.
funny.
Zane does have, like Zanified lyrics though.
Yeah.
He
really
like
do. But
more
it's
poetic.
just so close to the actual words. You know what I mean? So
right.
as long as it's like close.
Also, we are never leaving a performance early. That's it. I'm not doing it again.
I'm still if it's
it
coming,
happened.
I'm leaving early.
It
Yeah.
happened.
Fucking leaving.
It happened
I'm
with
over it.
Shania Twain at Coachella. Carrie Underwood brought out Axl Rose.
Oh wow, I saw that. Yeah,
Iconic.
I was.
So cool.
but has he been doing well? Can he still sing?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh,
You know,
well,
I
I
don't-
saw a video of it. Looked pretty fun.
I don't know why performers like that. Like if I miss it, I'm just like whatever. You know who I want to see on stage as a surprise guest? Arya Stark in her fucking with her sword and her fucking full thing. I would be like, oh my God, bring out something that we're not expecting. You know what I mean? I want to see a surprise.
Yeah.
For a surprise performer.
This is
Axl Rose,
wait,
sure.
this
That's
is
What?
this is terrible. It's terrible.
Oh,
It's a
you
joke.
guys.
We at the walking back to the car the last night, we were just like pretending like these artists were bringing out these insane people. Like, you all know and love her, Madeline McCann.
let's go. Come on now.
They found her. Like
stupid.
everyone's like,
what?
what?
Or I was just saying, imagine like this would cost so much to do, but just imagine one time Coachella was just like, let's do this. Like for a whole 5 minutes, they're just like, while Doja Cat's performing, we're gonna bring out 10 different artists on stage, all in the span of 5 minutes and 30-second
my
intervals.
God.
All right, Beyonce, come on out. Beyonce's just like cameras on her, and there's like,
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson 5.
come on, yeah, let's go. Like, but just imagine all these artists come out like all in a small interval, and everyone's just like having a meltdown. Just
3-6 Mafia. Like what? Like,
Please give a warm welcome, Helen Keller.
Come on, Vladimir Putin, come on now, baby.
Cheetah girls.
Zane was getting going. He was like, Jamie Lee Curtis.
All right, I mean, bring her out too. Let's go.
Just the most random guest.
My good friend and close colleague, a warm welcome, Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
Jane Goodall.
Scotty Sire. Come on now, Scotty Sire.
Could you,
Oh my
It would be
God.
mayhem.
could you imagine like every missing child?
That's so, like, I think that would be insane.
We are the world. We
They're
are
like,
the
they're
children.
30 now. That would be unreal.
Reunited.
You want to talk about something going viral?
Yeah.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, SeatGeek.
Summer concerts are here, and that means you can get $20 off tickets at SeatGeek with promo code UNFILTERED.
And if you don't already know, SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. We got the app on our phone, baby. Show it to
Right
them.
there, baby.
And it is by far the easiest and best way to buy tickets online.
With so many amazing concerts and festivals happening right now, you're not going to want to miss out, baby. I'm talking The Weeknd and Doja Cat, Justin Bieber, Olivia Rodrigo, Shawn Mendes, and so much more.
And we actually just used SeatGeek the other day to go see Lord.
Yup, it's just a super cut of vibes.
Ooh, okay, Zane.
Shh.
Don't interrupt the singing.
And always, SeatGeek wants to make sure you're getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for the green dots because green means good deals and red means bad deals.
And don't worry, everybody listening right now, we've got the hookup for you. All you got to do is use code UNFILTERED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app today.
That's right. Now go see a concert, festival, basketball game, hockey game, whatever you guys like. Do it and do it in the easiest way possible through SeatGeek.
Again, thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you. Thank you for keeping us excited and happy for all the upcoming festivals and concerts, baby.
Talk about Jordan taking one shot.
Oh my
Oh
What happened?
my God.
I've never seen this before in my life.
This is day one, okay? And
We just woke up. We're ready to go to festival.
so we're all getting ready, you know, having a couple of drinks, whatever. I was like, Jordan, you want to take a shot with us before we leave? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So I poured him a tequila shot. And he takes the shot, and then everybody just separates real quick. We're doing our last minute things to get ready. And I see him like 5 minutes later, and his face, it looks like a red balloon. It's swollen. His eyes are like this, and he is
wasted.
I'm like, yo, what happened? Are you okay?
He goes, I'm drunk.
I'm fucked up. And I was like, how much did you drink when we were getting ready?
Just one shot.
He was like, that's it, just the one shot.
And then we were like, what happened?
Sorry,
and he goes,
do you Asian glow?
It wasn't
He's
Asian.
nodding.
It wasn't Asian.
This was
glow,
not
man.
a glow. This
It
was.
we
death.
asked him, we were like, Jordan, what happened? He goes, I'm allergic to alcohol. I was
This
like,
was
what?
This was Asian inflation.
You know what,
he was blown
you know what
up.
Asian glow is,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a significant amount of like Asian people. They don't have the enzyme to like process alcohol, so they
Yeah.
have that like reaction.
Yeah,
correct?
I've never seen it work that fast before because
It's just funny that he was drunk.
our friend Remy was fucking drinking a lot. And she was fine.
She doesn't have it.
I just felt so bad.
Oh, I don't do.
And then
shots
he was
at all.
passing
Me
out all
neither.
day everywhere.
It was his first time at Stagecoach, and half the pictures of him are sleeping on the
Yeah,
grass.
he's literally just sleeping on the floor.
It was
It was so funny.
it was really
For
funny.
a second, I was about to call the authorities on him. I just almost forgot that was our
Strange
friend.
man in our
Oh,
group.
God.
Man.
That was so funny.
So yeah, he's allergic to alcohol, so we cannot feed him that anymore, which is a problem.
And then
especially being
I
around
found him
us.
sleeping on a pizza box in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
As
And the pizza was still in there. $100 pizza.
Jordan is one with the earth, though.
Squished
He's
$40.
I think that'll be my last Stagecoach.
No.
Yeah.
I wish I'd gone. My parents were in town for the weekend, and I didn't realize it was Stagecoach weekend when we told them to come out. So I felt so bad
was
with
fun.
Patricia.
They would've
She's
loved
like,
it.
I do wish it was I wish Coachella and Stagecoach were 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 is a lot.
3 days, I
3
can't
days
do
is a
3
lot.
days.
It should be
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, bum, done.
Yeah, or Saturday, Sunday, leave.
And Stagecoach is still exhausting. Like it is very
Oh, yeah.
on par with Coachella.
Yeah, I was so tired. I was more tired
was a
than
lot.
Coachella. For
It was a
sure.
lot.
After the first day, Heath goes, I love country music more than anything. I love being here. I don't want to go back. After the
was
first
tired.
day, it's that exhausting.
And I think it's just like the dirt just
Yeah.
in your face, all of
Yeah.
that, in
We
all
were
your holes.
choking. We felt
man.
sick.
You're malnourished. We ended up at this cafe.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my God, Matt.
like a cafe outside the festival.
Might as well
We
call
were-
it Flies Cafe.
We were hysterical the entire breakfast.
We each had about 10 flies on us.
This place,
we're
like,
They
eating.
knew it was bad too because each table had those little fans that
Spinners?
prevent flies.
Like those spinner things in the middle of the table.
you couldn't go 5 seconons without a fly hitting you
Just feel
on
like
your
cattle.
I was like, call a
everywhere.
priest. It looked like Amityville Horror.
Yeah,
Dude, God bless you.
and he just finished pickleball, so he was a little sweaty. So he was obviously attracting the most flies. And we look at Heath for 1 second. We decided to look at Heath. He had 7 flies.
He looked like the
All
Wicker
at
Man.
once.
Ah, the power of Christ compels you.
I was so angry.
God, it was.
That was bad.
I've never had that many flies around me.
The food was amazing.
Food
It
was banging.
Food was amazing.
Sorry about the flies.
Every time we brought up the flies, they would ignore us.
Yeah.
Like the employees were like, they didn't want to hear it.
We all each had a fly.
Every time a table got up, We grabbed the fans. We had 8 fans on our table at the same time.
We were eating like this, trying to get stuff underneath the spinners.
We must have smelled like shit because the flies all were at our table, nowhere else. They were friendly, and they were our best friend.
But I don't think any other table was freaking out as much as us. I don't know if we were in a bad corner or something.
I don't
but
know.
It was unbearable.
It was scary.
And I'm not gonna lie, the service was kind of slow, and I was like, "Give me the goddamn check. I need to get out because
Get us outta
if
here.
one more fly lands on me, I'm gonna fucking lose it."
Well, I was definitely eating fly shit the entire time because they kept landing on my food.
And then it got to the point where you're just like, you can't do this anymore because you're tired. So like your eggs got flies all in it, and you're just like, fuck it, scoot over.
Yeah.
Like, I just
Do you remember that book? There was the old lady who swallowed a fly.
yes.
And then she like eats
What?
The old lady who swallowed
it's a children's
fly.
book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly, right? No.
Well, there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had some children. She didn't know what to do. But I think there was an old lady. The lady who swallowed
I
a
thought he was
fly.
gonna keep going.
we finished there and we ended up at the
Cindy Lauper wrote it.
narrated by Cindy Lauper.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, Cindy Lauper's narrating the audio book. It's like 4 minutes.
So she
easy
wrote it.
money. Easy money. Imagine getting paid like a shit ton for a 4-minute children book.
Why don't you do that?
What?
you should. Yeah, you,
You
should do
be
audio.
narrating.
Narrating children's books?
Yeah.
Any book.
Any
You'd
book?
be so
Oh.
good.
Do you remember
you.
when David read an entire book?
He
what
read
was that?
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Oh, wait.
Yes, Frankenstein.
I don't think that ever came out.
No, it did.
It did?
I'm pretty
It's
sure it
David
did.
Dobrik reading Frankenstein, and it's an audiobook.
Wait, that's kind of funny.
Wait, you can buy that shit right now?
We gotta listen to it.
Yeah, we have to buy it.
Wait, Frankenstein by David Dobrik?
So is it all David reading this? It is.
Wait, play
just
something.
Play
Like
letter
a second.
2.
Spotify Classics presents Frankenstein by Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. Performed for you by me, David Dobrik. Letter 1 to Mrs. Saville, England, St. Petersburg, December 11th. You will rejoice to hear that no disaster has accompanied the commencement of an enterprise which you have regarded with such.
Is this supposed to be like a spooky story?
I arrived here
It's so
yesterday. and
monotone.
my
Is this
first
supposed to be like a
task
spooky
is to
story?
assure my dear sister of
It's
my
the
welfare
book.
and increasing confidence in the success of my undertaking.
That had to have been like hours of him reading the
Yeah.
entire book. I'm surprised.
Wow.
I'm surprised he did that.
I'm sure he did that right in his living room from his mic.
I don't care where he did it, but that's a long time.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, that has to be like, a couple hours.
No, that's a lot of time. Look.
I know, but each one's like, 43 minutes.
Yeah,
chapter
43 minutes,
24.
13, 17, 18,
Wow.
17. Dude, this is like fucking.
You know what? Whoever this company is, hit me up. I'll read you something better than David Dobrik can.
Yeah, man.
That's
fucking
crazy.
Let him know.
Give me Jane Eyre. I'd love to read Jane Eyre to you guys.
I want to read Cat in the Hat. That'd be fun.
Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss probably.
I'll kill that shit. You know it. I still misread the word.
Yeah, you're like, the cat in the hat.
I go.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Cat and.
Hold on. Cat and. Hold on.
Wait, no. Yeah. The.
Sorry.
Have you ever seen? Wait, how do
Have
you
I
know
ever
how
read?
Cat in
No.
the Hat goes? I just like the movie with Mike Myers.
I've never read it.
Oh, you guys are going to the Top Gun premiere?
I'm not Zane is.
I am.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I just want to see how short he is next to me.
He's little.
Very.
Do you think
little.
he even shows up? I don't even know if Tom Cruise.
I feel
think
like he would
he's-
show up to that.
That's pretty huge.
That's a big movie for him.
Yeah, coming full circle because he was in the first one.
Yeah, he was in the first one.
Is
Or it
Val-
might be his doppelganger, his fake
the Tom Cruise deepfake.
deep fake. Yeah,
It'd be cool to see Val Kilmer. You know, Val Kilmer can't speak.
That's so
I'm
sad.
curious to see what his role is going to be in the new one. Well, isn't he in the new one?
Did you watch his show?
The documentary about
Yeah.
him? Yeah, it's
Documentary about who?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, but he can't speak now. I don't know. He had like lung, throat, esophageal cancer, so he has a like tracheotomy. Correct.
Oh,
Who's all in this movie? Oh,
it's a really good cast.
shit. We got Miles Teller. Damn, Miles Teller. He can fucking act.
We got Jen Kahn.
Glenn Powell. He went to UT.
We got Mon Barb.
Fly into the danger zone.
Who was the girl in the first one?
Oh, the love interest. Was it Jennifer Connelly? I mean, they're bringing her back in this. I don't
Jennifer Connelly is Labyrinth, right?
Yes.
So crazy.
I know.
Oh, Labyrinth.
The old
Never seen that.
David Bowie movie.
Never seen that one.
You remind me of the Babe.
What babe?
Babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo. Hoodoo.
I saw my baby
crying hard as babe could cry.
That's a great
What
David.
could I do?
That's a great David.
Tomato.
Whatever.
We can talk about how Matt's in a knitting club now.
I am. I'm in a knitting club. It's really fun. We do it every Wednesday.
I respect it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I grew up crocheting.
Oh, you can? You should pick it back up.
I should.
It's like the most like productive way to spend your time when you're not doing anything.
I think I would be too annoyed at myself. Like I'd be doing it, I'd just be like, fuck it.
Yep.
And I wouldn't want
Once
to
you get the rhythm, you can watch TV and not even look.
Yeah, your first time your first
It's like a
time
fidget.
trying to knit, you will like fuck up like the first few times. You have to start over, and then you get the hang of it, and it just goes.
I just
Is
want to
it-
make a Christmas sweater.
Is it kind of like making those, you remember those plastic lanyards?
Yes.
I was addicted to those when I was a kid.
Oh, I could do that. Fold.
And
But
then
I
you-
could never
you
do like
weave
the
it-
spirals. Like you
Yes.
see some people
No,
who
I
are
would
like,
do that. You would have to like. I would have to
you
hold
cross
it between
it.
my legs.
You cross it
look
and
up
then
the
you
twist
go.
it.
craziest boondoggle. Let's see. I don't know.
They were called boondoggles?
What, aren't they called boondoggles?
I don't know what I called them.
Well, do you remember in Napoleon Dynamite, she shows up at the front door and she goes, "Do you want to buy some boondoggles and keychains? I'm
No.
trying to." And she's
Oh.
like, "Boondoggles."
Wow. Oh man, I missed
Look
that.
at that. That's insane. How do you do that?
I loved
I think there was a
those.
point where they banned them in schools. It was like
Oh yeah.
silly bans
because they were
for-
taking too much like time away from class.
Oh, we gotta.
So sick.
Did you ever do like the lizards made out of beads?
Yes.
Yeah, you would like.
Oh,
bead-
yeah.
Look up beaded lizards.
You would stick a keychain on the end of it so you could put it on your keys.
Ugliest little things.
Oh wait, like
No, lizard
No,
keychains.
right there.
Craft.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's pretty easy to do. You
Yeah.
just start with one bead, you lace the things in, and you just keep.
I
it
couldn't
going.
do that. You pay me $1 million, I wouldn't be able to get
Let's
that
do
done.
a craft video for the
That's cool.
the
give, the,
Patreon.
just give the people what they want.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're in a knitting club now, and you've been going
Yes.
pretty strong for 2 weeks now.
Yes. Sally
you
Dar,
guys-
Brooke Averick, Patricia, Megan Gooder.
So you
Sarah
guys
McKendrick.
get together and just knit
We
around
just-
each other?
Yeah, we just knit, gossip, put on something on TV, just catch up. It's a community, really, a support group, if you will. I'm the only guy in it right now.
I was just about to ask, you're the only guy in the group.
All the guys in like our friend group, they go and get drinks, and then I just chill and have wine with them.
Why as hell?
Yeah, this
Matt,
is-
you love doing that shit.
Y'all should get into it. I was actually debating like just knitting during this entire podcast.
Honestly, I don't even really have a hobby, so maybe I'll just start knitting.
You might like it.
I might will.
I really want to get into like being a cobbler. I want to make shoes.
Oh,
It sounds so
interesting.
fun.
you
I
gotta
watch
get like a
videos.
whole setup for that.
It is
though.
it is pricey to get all the machinery.
and the leather.
But it just seems so fun. Like being able to make a shoe, I think is the coolest thing in the world. Or just any leather working, making like leather bags.
Oh yeah,
I can't
Belts.
even imagine where to start.
Look
Like,
at that
how
shit.
do you even start?
Imagine me in the garage just
being a good old cobbler. That is a perfect name for that.
Yo, come on now.
to me.
That'd be another flavor of the month. You be in the garage. You would be so dedicated for one weekend and then
Yeah.
You know what would piss
Only
me
one
off?
shoe done,
one
Yeah,
shoe.
and then you
He
can't even wear
wouldn't
it.
even get to the second shoe.
Yeah, look what I made.
How cool would that feel though if you're out and somebody's like,
It would
"Oh my
be-
god, nice pair of shoes. What are those?" And you're like,
I
"They're
made
mine."
them.
Cobbled them myself.
One of a kind.
But what if you don't get any compliments on it?
People are like, "Nice shoe."
He has blisters. Like, Heath, you doing good? Yeah, guys, do it fine.
You forget to do the important padding and this you're just wearing.
There's no soul. It just seems so cool.
Or you should get into like blacksmithing.
Yeah.
Those type of people really do have magic hands. Like you're just able to make shit like that with your bare
Can you make a
hands.
sword? Yeah.
Could you make me a bow and arrow? Yeah. Just imagine like sitting there and like beating a piece of metal and then turning it into a sword.
Who's that guy that's in that movie Holes? Who's like,
Oh, I can fix that.
oh, I can fix
Sam.
that. Sam.
Sam. But
from
then
Holes.
the dad though in Holes is trying to get stink out of shoes, so the whole apartment smells like stinky feet.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
at the end they use sploosh, the
Sploosh.
onions and the
Sploosh.
peaches, and they make
Man.
sploosh. I can fix that.
Oh my god, the person from Holes that said that is the guy from Psych.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And
You didn't know that?
That just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And Kissing Kate Barlow is Patricia Arquette.
Who?
Patricia Arquette, kissing Kate Barlow and Holes.
Who's Patricia Arquette?
My second
actress.
favorite Patricia.
What movies has
Oh,
she
she
been in
looks
actually?
familiar.
She was in the movie about Gypsy Rose Lee. right?
We got to do another segment where I guess celebrities because it just sounds
I feel like half the time you want to cut it because you're just so
it's
embarrassed.
so
The
embarrassing.
Met Gala is happening.
Yeah.
The Met Gala is happening right now.
Yes.
Don't even get me started. I can't even watch that
I've only
shit
seen
anymore.
one outfit so far.
What's the theme this year? Is it like the Gilded Age?
Nobody's ever doing the theme
Because-
people are walking on the carpet and they're wearing a fucking wedding dress and they're not going by and like I'm not into fashion at all, right? But like if you're going to something and there's a theme
They're
or
known
like
for
it's a
their
challenge,
themes.
the
Yeah.
whole world is watching you.
Yeah.
Let's see how Emma Roberts can fit into the
creative.
gilded American glamour, whatever it is.
It's all on
Gilded-
the stylist,
But
though.
isn't it? Yeah, and it's for charity, and it's whoever like that. Like I don't even think they really have a say in a choice. in
Yeah,
it.
they just get put in whatever.
even if they don't like it, I feel like if they don't like it, they'd be like, I don't want to wear this. I don't like this.
That's the Met Gala that happened earlier this year, but because of COVID, there's now like 2 Met Galas. So type in Met Gala Gilded Glamour.
Did you see
looks.
Shawn Mendes?
He looked like a prince.
He looked
Yeah.
like he was out of Les Miserables.
That outfit looked sick though.
One day more.
It looked so good.
His made sense, right? Did his fit the theme?
Yes, I would say so, but borderline costume. Like it didn't.
Yes, I agree.
Didn't
They
look.
all look like a costume.
This
though.
hurts my eyes.
So what about this is the theme?
I'm
I'm trying to figure it out. I appreciate that he went all out for it. It looks fucking crazy, but it's not the theme.
Those are the needles used to make the other costumes.
Oh,
to
okay.
sew everybody's costume together.
He looks like a walking Game of Thrones chair.
Imagine trying to get into a porta potty wearing that.
Yeah, none of these people go to the bathroom.
That's a sick outfit, but I don't understand how
A lot of
fits the theme.
because it's the corset's very like Gilded Age.
That's a really
so-
big North Face puffer jacket.
Yeah, how many? What did they? How did they score like
The down.
the down, like the fill? Yeah, it's like a fill, like
Yeah.
90 fill, 110 fill. Oh, gorgeous, great silhouettes.
I don't know. It just frustrates me. I don't know. Every year, I'm just like, all right, let's see it, and nobody does it. Nobody does what they're supposed to do.
I know nobody really nailed camp.
Well, I think camp is anything, really, right? Because camp is like loud and obnoxious, or isn't that like camp is just very like
yeah, it's loud
out
and
of the-
obnoxious, but not taken seriously.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like when something is campy. That was camp. Wait, no, that wasn't even camp. That was the Americana one.
That was Stagecoach.
that was main stage. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Hey, that was the saloon
Yeah.
section.
that would be crazy, Zane, if you got. I just always picture Zane in these situations.
I'll fucking kill it.
What's wild is
Three
like
pieces.
that's the steps outside the
Yes.
Museum of Modern Art, right?
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Where is that?
In New York.
Here. Oh, every year this is in New York. This is.
Anybody else have any secret hobbies? I just want to know if Zane has any secret hobbies. Like you're knitting.
I don't have any secret.
Like,
hobbies.
do you enjoy anything that we don't know about?
Talking shit.
Yeah, talking shit. Get hit.
Drama.
Yeah, I don't.
I
have
feel
any-
like on your downtime, you literally just play Candy Crush.
no, I don't play.
I finally downloaded Candy Crush and I've been trying to play it.
Oh yeah.
But I don't. Do you have the hints already on it?
No, I mean I had last time I played it was like maybe a month ago. I don't like play every.
So you
second
have
of
to
the
be
day.
a-
Ever since he saw how much he spent, he's like, I need to put this away.
Yeah, I put it away. Put it
I
away
think
for a
you
little.
should take up calligraphy.
I'm really good at handwriting.
That's why I said it. You think I just pulled that
Are
out of
you-
my
I'm
ass?
surprised you remember that.
Wait,
'cause
are
we
you
talked
really
about that for a
good at
second.
handwriting, or do you just have good handwriting?
I have good handwriting.
He has good handwriting, but if he has to write something
I can forge
on
any
a
signature.
sign,
Yeah.
you're good at like bubble letters. Like you're
I
good
can
at,
write.
like-
I can write like a teenage girl.
I could
if
see
if
you
want me
getting
to.
one of those really nice pens that like flare open when you put pressure
Oh,
and
love
doing
that.
like these really pretty.
I feel like it
You
would.
know.
I
I've
feel like it'd
always
be
want-
meditation for you.
I've always wanted to do like the birthday cakes. You know, like
Yes!
writing on the
Type it.
birthday
You
cake. Oh
should.
yeah, that's what I'd be
oh
doing.
my
if I
gosh,
wasn't doing
Hadaya
this.
would bake them and you would decorate them. That would
Zane,
be
you
great.
should do a cake decorating class.
Oh my gosh, Zane,
Yeah?
that would be so.
Yes.
I feel like I'd be really
freaking-
good
You would be
at
so
that.
good at it. Yeah.
You would be eating it halfway through.
Oh
It
yeah, I
get
wouldn't
done.
get through the cake.
Just getting that back down.
Oh, I'm spelling it out in my mouth.
Is that
You
buttercream?
would, Zane, you would actually be good at it. I know it.
Oh my! Have you seen the one where like the picnic basket one?
Yes, gorgeous.
Woo!
Feels good.
Yeah, Zane doing those food shows where it looks real.
Yeah.
Is it cake?
With no, not that where they're like blown sugar and there's like these crazy sculptures.
Like chocolate sculpture, like it looks like real, but it's like fake, but it's made out of chocolate.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't that be insane though? For one episode, I just had like a cake cup. And I go, hey guys, is it cake?
Or
And
the
then
mic-
you guys
the
are like, Mike, and I just cut it. Y'all are like,
Halfway through the episode.
The top of this desk, like we're purposely not touching it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just gonna... No, we just.
is it cake? What a silly show. I don't get.
Did you see Courtney on it?
Yes, Courtney
I
was
was
on it.
watching it, and average fashion blogger showed up. I was like,
watching
that
what?
felt like Stagecoach. Come on out, my good friend.
Is it cake show?
Oh, the
Is
cake
it cake?
show?
Where they look at this stuff and they go, "Is it cake?"
Come on.
I feel like I feel like the show's creators would hate me because I'd be like, "Cake, cake." There's no way you could fool me on that shit.
What pisses me
It's
off is
pretty tough.
I was watching it and then they go to like say what it is and I was expecting them to walk up and look at this stuff. They're looking at it from like fucking 50 feet away. No shit, they don't know which one is cake or not.
But the thing is, of course, when you're close up, you're gonna be able to see it. It is pretty impressive.
But that's the challenge.
It's pretty impressive that you can't tell from far away.
The asparagus did look good.
Oh,
Look at
whoa.
that. That's cake.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Wait, those are real onion leaves. Okay,
No.
that's cheating.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
They use like sugar and fondant.
Lies.
Lies. That's
Is that
cake.
poop?
That's
it's
bread.
Oh,
That's focaccia bread.
I want to see someone make a toilet out of cake.
That would be easy.
You would have liked the cash register out of cake.
A cash register?
It looked amazing.
Someone did a cash register.
Yeah.
Pull up
Do-
a cash
do-
register.
do cash
Is
register?
it cake? Wait, they got dollar bills.
Yeah.
Wait, that's that whole thing's cake.
It's cake, yeah.
The money is cake.
They
Yeah,
cut
they're-
right through the money.
Well, the
yeah.
money is made out of some sort of food. It's not.
It's like the edible
sugar
paper.
paper, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Everything's edible.
It's like shiny though. Like
really cool.
It like
They spray it.
It looks good.
Wow.
what a crazy time we live in. Is it cake?
Do you think one of the producers saw the trend on TikTok and was like,
course.
"We got to make a show
No,
out of
it's
this"?
big in
course.
Japan. Japan has been doing like the furniture, or is it candy?
Really?
Yeah, like Japan has these like
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the American
Oh,
show,
God,
the
that
100% it was from TikTok. They saw this on TikTok and they made it a show.
Masked Singer is from Japanese TV. We're rehashing out like
No,
all-
I'm saying for them to make the show about that.
Seeing how
months
viral it
later
went on
after
TikTok.
How viral it went on TikTok. I'm not saying that TikTok started it. I'm just saying where.
Shut up!
did
That
they-
entire couch is a cake.
No,
No,
that
it's
is
just it's a couch.
That's a
No,
couch.
Yeah,
that's
just
not
like
a
the
couch.
ottoman.
That's not a
That's a
couch.
couch.
That's not a couch.
That's a couch.
Well, people better start eating that up fast because that's not.
I love cake.
I feel like that's the easiest dessert to turn down.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Ice cream's
Absolutely.
the hardest.
Tiramisu is the easiest
Flan.
thing to turn.
I can
down.
say no to flan or tiramisu.
I love
it.
If,
Fuck
if
it.
it's a good flan, I'll take I'll take a piece.
Flan sucks.
Good flan is really good. Bad flan is terrible. That entire Grinch is out of cake.
Where do you begin? Like you're throwing half that out.
Where do you start?
What
Like, you
kid is
would-
getting
you-
this for a birthday party?
I would eat a finger and be full.
I love how people are like I remember seeing so many people piss at David for like getting those cakes for his stories. What about the fucking Grinch cake?
Right.
No one's eating that shit. Or the wedding cake for that. No one who's actually eating the wedding cake? Nobody.
Well,
They
a lot
save
of
it.
people
They
do
put it in the
trapdoor
freezer.
cakes. You heard about this?
Wait,
No.
what?
You haven't heard about this? So most weddings, every time I go to a wedding, which are a lot, I always like looking out for the trapdoor cake. And a way to save a
Looks
way
like
to,
he's been waiting his whole life to
no,
say this.
a
It's
way to
trap.
save money, and it's become this like big trend for your
Save.
cakes, is that they have this that most of the wedding cakes are fake that they have at the wedding, and there's this little trap door, so when the couple does the photo shoot and they're slicing the cake, they're opening it up and then bringing out the cake and taking a picture. Meanwhile, there's just a regular ass cake back there, and they're slicing that up and bringing it out, so they
For
never
pictures.
eat. Look up trapdoor, one word.
I've never heard of it called trapdoor wedding.
because there's like a little trap door in the back. Because I was at my friend's wedding and I went up.
Is it just like a little door that
Yes, so like there's a little fake area in the back where they already have a wedding piece, like that one, and they just go in and they act like they're cutting the cake, and they just bring out this fake piece and they pose with it because the cake is just
Yeah.
super cheap. The cake you're just buying is probably like a $20 just fake cake they're bringing in, and then you have people from the kitchen bring it out. Is that
Yeah.
not interesting to you, Mariah?
No, I still have dust in my eyes. I know. Oh my god, I can't see. No, yeah, and cake's expensive, and nobody eats it anyway, so just do it.
So when you're at a wedding,
fucking eat it.
Go up to the cake and look for the
Poke
trap. Look up. You can, if you follow it around, you can see that it's like styrofoam. and
Sir,
there's a
can you not touch the cake?
No, but I have seen styrofoam like wedding cakes though before.
I mean, it makes sense. I feel like that's probably the best way to do it.
Because it's hard. Some of those cakes are so intricate. There's no way you're gonna cut that up and serve it out.
And people freeze it anyway, and every anniversary they'll eat a slice.
Is that how many people do that?
A lot.
I know.
A lot
Yeah.
of people do that? That's crazy.
You eat it 1 year later.
It's like, you're supposed to eat it every anniversary. So it's like a tradition.
you still eat it every. I thought it was just after
You know how
1 year.
you know how long my mother keeps shit in the freezer?
It is pretty weird that it just lasts. I feel like you could have meat for years.
For a long time and it's still good.
It's like frozen in time.
Yeah. You know what I don't understand is like salt packed meats.
Well, salt
That would
before ice, salt was the only way you could preserve meat.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. You just put meat in a bunch of salt and then it preserves it and it'll last.
Yeah.
forever.
Not forever, but instead of being on ice, you just put it in. I don't know.
Well, not a lot of bugs and stuff don't like salt. Salt like destroys any bug that comes up to it. That's why we shoot salt at flies and stuff.
We have one of
And
those.
ants and stuff are attracted to sugar. So like salt is just bad for any type of like thing to get into it. It dehydrates organisms.
Is there any other tasty rock? Like why salt? Like how did we find salt and start eating it?
It's a chemical.
It's a rock.
It's a mineral, Zane. It's a mineral.
It's a chemical.
It's sodium. It's sodium
Why
chloride.
is it? Why is it when
It's
it goes
a
into your eye?
chemical.
Why does it hurt then?
What is salt?
Oh, it comes from the ocean. They filter it out.
Yeah, so there's also salt mines too.
Duh. Have you guys ever been to the French, Southern, and Antarctic lands?
Yeah, a couple of times.
You're not allowed to because it'll disturb the penguins.
Oh wait, is there really only penguins that live there? Why are there streets there then? The Rue des Marins.
There's also pyramids in Antarctica.
Really?
Whoa, ice pyramids?
They're hiding it from us. They don't want people to know.
Huh?
Oh shit!
That's a pyramid.
That is a pyramid.
That ain't no mountain.
That's a rock.
Why is it
A
perfect?
triangle, a prism rock.
It's perfect.
Come
Look.
on. It is a perfect angle.
Pretty weird.
The pyramids, though, I mean, that's just the edge of a rock. You look at a mountain, dude. Like the mountains look like pyramids.
Why are you
No,
yelling?
they're not
I just
that
have a lot of
perfect.
questions. I have a lot
That's
of
clearly a
questions.
pyramid.
It's too perfect. That was man-made.
Do you think the Egyptians made that? I think so.
You know, a lot of people think that there was ancient Egyptians in Arizona,
Go on.
which is why the biggest town there is called Phoenix, Arizona. And there's carvings.
Really?
In the
Why don't you take
in
that
the
and
Grand
smoke
Canyon.
it?
There's a bunch of stuff.
What was this Pangea?
Over 400 Native
then we have a
American
land-
sites have been found within Grand Canyon National Park, dating as far back as 12,000 years
Egyptian
ago.
artifacts is pretty crazy.
I want Pangea to come back.
I fucked with Pangea.
I really did too.
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
I love
Maybe don't know
Pangea.
about Pangea.
Dude, I'd be a Pangea influencer.
Pangea Fest? Who's headlining Pangea this year? Absolutely not.
Oh, hell no. That's what that shit looked like?
That's Pangea?
Oh, no.
It looked different when I was in school.
Wait,
But Africa and the United States and South America fit together perfectly.
Wait,
It's perfect.
I just can't believe that they were once all together and they just separated. How?
Tectonic plates, Zane.
No. That's awesome. And dude, imagine we all live like that.
Oh man, the bullet.
There'd be no fucking wars.
There'd be some expensive Ubers to get around.
Yeah, can I go to Africa?
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I
doesn't
believe
make
it.
sense.
That looks cool.
doesn't know
Hank Green
shit.
would come on and be like, "You guys, I'm, I'm done."
All right, let's end this shit.
Okay. Oh, but can we also say, just keep Miss Juicy in your thoughts and
know.
prayers as well. And this episode's coming out in a week, and hopefully by now everything is fine. But
I think I saw a source say that she is doing well.
she's stabilized.
No, she's
or-
stabilized,
that's what I
yeah.
heard. But she's in the ICU. She apparently suffered either
A stroke or a heart
Stroke or
attack.
heart
They're still
attack.
trying to figure it
And went
out.
into a coma, and I think she is stabilized now. That's
So-
the last we've heard.
please keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Because we love Miss Juicy.
We do.
Can't lose her. Not now. We need you, Miss Juicy. We need you here.
She's your wallpaper on your
She's
phone
still on my
every
wall.
day.
She's still there, babe. I look at you every day, Miss Juicy. Please don't leave me.
So yes, please keep her thinking of her. She's part of the Unfiltered family, you know?
Yeah.
Y'all.
that ain't
fun.
funny.
Let's see what she has to say about
What
this.
do you have to say, Miss Juicy?
Respect me, I'll respect you.
Very
Ain't
good.
that
Okay.
right?
Ain't that right?
To you, Miss
You heard her.
Juicy.
You heard her here first.
Let's
We love
pray.
you.
Thank you. Miss
Say
Juicy.
amen.
Yup.
Yeah, we do.
Guys, make sure to check out Cremota Coffee, cremota.com. We got a bunch of different flavors in K-Cups and ground coffee. It's the best coffee in the world, so make sure to try it. We also post our episodes, audio version, every single Monday on Spotify, Apple, however you listen to it. And then the YouTube version comes out every single Tuesday, youtube.com/Zane and Heath. We also have the Patreon. You can watch it a couple days early. All the episodes, we have a bonus high episode every single month. We do a live Q&A. We've got a private Discord. We've got vlogs up on there, early access to everything. And yeah, it's just a really fun time and a good community. And then
That's patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
that's right. I think that's all we got, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for tuning in to another Zane and Heath Unfiltered episode. And we will see you next week, hopefully.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Seriously.
Thanks, Matt.
I can't thank them enough. Thank
Miss
you.
Juicy's like,
All right. We love you guys. Thank you. Bye.